So we're here today with Doug and Sue from Wastell Holmes, and we're here to talk about the Dream Lottery and what it does for the community in London and the hospitals.
We've been doing this since 2005, and we found it's a great way to give back to all the hospitals here in London.
So 11 years, and you guys have raised almost $1 million on each run.
We've done 13 in total.
If you do the math, clearly that's a lot of money raised for the hospitals.
We're really excited to visit the 3 hospitals today with you, and Children's Hospital was amazing.
Oh,
to
Andy,
visit.
that infectious attitude she had, just so positive. All the things she's been going through.
You come here every 3 weeks.
Yeah, and there's when I grow up, I've always wanted to be a nurse or child life specialist.
That's amazing, and you know that at 8 years old, that this is what you want to do when you're older.
Yeah,
A kid that loves the hospital.
No kidding. Talk
To
about
that level.
brave.
I like the hospital.
And inspiring. When I first heard about Andy, I never thought I was going to meet such a positive, happy young girl. I was kind of nervous because I thought I was going to meet, a sick child that was kind of down and not too happy. But Andy just totally took me by surprise. Where'd you go, Andy? Nice. Oh, you're up 5 points. That seemed a little funny. Nice. So you're learning to drive. You don't have to go to driver's ed now. Man, there's all kinds of toys in here. There you go. It's the wrong side. Okay.
Put your hand up. It's a heat thing.
No way. What? Whoa. Nice. High five.
I thought I'd have to be positive for her.
Yeah.
And she's positive for me. It's infectious, the
Absolutely.
way, the energy that she has. And the thought that she likes the hospital, likes going to the hospital.
We play board games. We paint and do crafts.
What's your favorite craft?
Painting.
We could use your help on the job.
Yeah. You can paint a room maybe.
Maybe I'll just hire you full time and you can start painting for us.
Okay.
Well, she goes, every month for pretty much a year.
Yep.
Since she's been born, and then she does bone marrow transplants.
Yep.
Like,
Blood transfusions.
there's so many things going on, and she's just like,
She's going through
that
so
energy.
much,
it's amazing.
and you wouldn't know it.
I'm past 100 transfusions.
No way.
Yes way.
Nice. That kind of attitude is so inspiring.
That's where it's great to see those things and the money that we raise at these lottery homes, that they help kids like that,
Yeah.
that they can help create a positive atmosphere for these kids to have leading edge technology and life-saving procedures done.
So you might have saved my life.
Yeah, and you can even see for a girl who's not even 9 years old yet how much she appreciates it. She even said, she's like, you could have saved my life. You guys being part of the home lottery.
That
so.
was, really heartwarming.
I know.
Tugs at the heartstrings, eh? Like, it was just amazing.
And then even getting into the research at St. Joe's. We've come such a long way, building our own braces and stuff. Now you can scan your arm, scan your wrist, 3D print it, and have it fit perfectly, better than a man-made one. It's a match. It's like Cinderella.
For less money.
For less money.
This is a scan that we did of a subject here using a laser scanner. In fact, this brace would be for someone who has arthritis in their thumb, and you can get arthritis in your thumb by occupational hazards. Then we created a brace based on that person's scan. So it's a perfectly conforming brace. We call it subject specific or patient specific. And then we 3D print these, and we can 3D print them in-house. And I actually have some examples here that I can show you. You can see the actual crease of the skin. And if you turn it over, let's see the other side, you can see the veins and the knuckles and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it ends up being a perfect fit for that person. To support these efforts, because these are new projects, so 3D printing braces is brand new. And since it's brand new, it's not necessarily supported by money that we already have for other projects. In order to evolve the 3D printing for clinical use, then we do need a fresh supply of money in order to do the research that's needed to determine that these braces will be clinically viable for patients. Anything patient-specific is often a better solution than something off the shelf.
I agree.
Making things patient-specific in a cost-effective way is a challenge. The 3D printing itself has been around for a while. That's actually not the technically challenging part of doing this. The hard part is getting a laser scan or a surface scan of a patient's anatomy quickly. You need to do that in about a minute or less. These patients are all uncomfortable because something hurts. The strength of our technique is that we've developed a way of doing it in 30 to 40 seconds, which is a reasonable time for somebody to hold still. After that, you can use almost any 3D printer that you want. It becomes a matter of which material do you want to use. We're fortunate to be here at St. Joe's. It's a patient care environment. We've got the engineering facilities here, the surgeons are here, so it's really, it's the perfect combination where we can collaborate all together to do these kinds of projects.
So when we talked to Dr. Shalatka, he mentioned that there was only 3 stories to this whole hospital, and through all the funding that they've raised, they've built 5 more stories.
It's incredible.
All the machinery, the robots, everything that's in there for these guys to train, only to help future patients.
All through charitable donations, fundraising. It's
Yeah.
incredible to add 5 floors onto a hospital. And
Exactly.
Everyone thinks it's Canada, we get free health care. But there's so many things that the patient and their family have to cover that you don't know about.
Through the donors and the foundation and the money that they raise through these lottery homes that they do, and it's great.
Just goes to show you how far these charities actually go. And then we had our little competition. Yeah! I don't know who won that one. Doug did pretty well.
You did.
For a first shot,
Yeah,
I mean,
you've done that before.
no,
No.
never.
That was pretty impressive.
All right, can my assistant now close up?
Derek. Put it in there. You dog. That's why I keep you around.
Well, when I came around the corner from the robot, I honestly thought somebody was laying on that table. Like I came in behind the doctor there, and holy jeepers.
Yeah, what a dummy. Yeah, no, it was weird though. I'm like looking at him, and then I look up close, and he blinks. I'm like, what the? And you look at his chest. His chest is moving from breathing.
Coughing.
Yeah, and then starts coughing.
Well, it's great for their training, right? Like,
Yeah.
so responsive and real.
Oh!
I didn't do that.
You broke it, Derek. Rather than having to train on a person and guess and having to make mistakes and maybe cost someone's life, they have an actual dummy that's interactive that they can learn off.
And take it to other hospitals. Set up scenarios where it's a surprise that what was it, airway they were practicing on, that they didn't even know they were going to do a simulation, and they found mistakes or things that they could do better. So now they've ironed out the kinks, and great tool.
I've never seen anything like this, that's for sure. We are growing so much as a community in the health community from charitable donations, fundraisers, and it's good to see that it really spreads and helps people, helps teach people, which then further saves people's lives.
So we've seen where the money goes, all the research, all the people that it helps, and that's the reality of what these lotteries do. They help people. Everybody that comes out and buys a ticket, and we see people all the time, they haven't won, but really they're winners with everything that we saw today.
You can see every hospital in London has benefited from these kind of charities, and it's amazing to see that.
All the money stays right in your backyard, going to everybody that you know has been to a hospital. It helps all that cause.
People all over southwestern Ontario benefit from, yes, if you're from London, you benefit with the location, but it helps people all over southwestern Ontario, and they bring people in from all over the world. The best doctors come here because of the money that they've raised, and they're able to afford to have these robots and everything else.
It's having a huge positive effect, and it's spreading. It's definitely spreading.
So buy a ticket.
Buy a couple tickets.
Yeah.
Buy your friend a ticket.
I can win home, right?
I can't buy a ticket.
I can.
You guys
I
can.
can.
You can.
So maybe we'll go buy some tickets.
Yeah, let's go check out the home and buy some tickets.
All right.
So for people who actually want to win this home, can they come out? Can they go to see this home?
So they come out to the dream home, walk through it, check the place out, feel it, and they sell tickets right there on site.
Oh, that's awesome.
This year we're building a big 2-story family style of home, massive gourmet kitchen, like an entertainer's dream. of a kitchen, fully finished basement with a hockey rink.
That's your kind of basement.
Even if you don't win the home, everybody's still a winner, right?
Yeah.
You saw where the money goes today, everybody that it helps, all the innovations and techniques. So there is no loser.
That's right. That's a very good point. There is no loser. You know, you have a chance at winning a beautiful dream home. If you don't win the dream home, you help someone. You help make a difference.
Exactly.